There was once a time when these solar-powered outdoor stake lights were the height of backyard design. These days, however, I think we can do so much better. Thanks to the advent of LED lighting and Wi-Fi connectivity, we can have smart, color-changing lighting pretty much anywhere. I'm Erin from TechGadgetsCanada.com, and Philips Hue has expanded its popular line of indoor smart lighting to the outdoors. Now I have my hands on their flexible LED light strip made for outdoors. I'll talk about where you can use them, how easy they are to set up and install, and what you can do with them when it comes to smart connectivity.
I noticed two things about this kit right away. The light strips themselves are fat and bulky. This is not the same as the indoor light strips, which you can basically run flat along any surface. These are about 1 inch wide and 1/2 inch thick. Think more like rubber tubing than a light strip. Part of the challenge of installing these will be to tuck them away in a spot where they're not going to be obtrusive or catch the toe of your shoe as they might on a stair.
The other thing is that this lighting is all one length and it doesn't seem that it's meant to be trimmable. So I'm going to need to find an area where I can secure the lights all in one run, and that's going to be a bit of a challenge. This light strip's available in 2 lengths. There's a 2 meter or a 5 meter to choose from, and you'll want to choose appropriately because if you can't cut them, you're going to have a lot of excess. It also doesn't appear that they can be connected to each other or that you can add any extensions to this, so you definitely want to choose wisely.
Installing these lights isn't too complicated, but it does require some planning. Inside the box you'll get the light strip, some screws and brackets, and a power controller. But it's important to note you do need a Philips Hue bridge for these to work. Because you'll be clipping the light strip into tiny plastic clips which need to be screwed down, you'll want to give some thought to their placement. It would also be handy to have a drill to make drilling in all those tiny brackets that much quicker. Once the brackets are down, you can clip the lights in and they seem to hold fairly securely.
Setting this light up is as easy as setting up all the other lights in the Philips Hue family. A simple matter of downloading the Philips Hue app for iPhone or Android and then signing up for an account or signing into an existing account you might already have. Then you'll choose Settings, Light Setup, and Add Light. The app will search for your lights, provided they're plugged in, and it should find them in under a minute. The app found my new Philips Hue outdoor light strip right away and promptly added it to the app for me. From there, you can assign your lights to a room or a grouping. I already have several Philips Hue outdoor lights here in my yard, so I added the light strip to my outdoor lighting group.
If you don't own your home or aren't in a position where you want to drill the clips in for a more permanent installation, you can easily slip this light strip along a wall, along the edge of a garden, or clip it to a railing or some eaves. I ran it along the side of my deck behind some furniture to provide ambient deck lighting, and then I tried coiling it up underneath some furniture. I really wanted to get it wrapped around my front deck to create a really nice sharp line of beautiful colored lighting that would also light our main entrance, but the way my deck is built, there's no real place to clip the lights where they wouldn't become a tripping hazard because of their size.
In the end, I decided to forego the permanent installation using the plastic clips and just run the lighting along the lines of my deck and leave it at that. I think it looks great, and I don't know if anyone would know that it wasn't permanently installed there if they didn't get up really close and take a look. I suppose that in theory there's nothing holding these lights down, so someone could just come along and unplug them and run away with them, but I guess that's a chance I'll have to take for right now.
Not surprisingly, these outdoor lights are made to withstand the weather. Philips says they're made for wet environments and they're, quote, fully weatherproof, but no IP rating is supplied on the box. The box also says they'll function in temperatures from -20 Celsius to 45 degrees Celsius, that's -4 Fahrenheit to 113 Fahrenheit, so they should withstand the cold, snow, and rain, and heat.
So will these lights survive a Calgary, Canada winter? I installed the Hue spotlights and bollards last fall, and I can say that they ran all winter long, even despite a cold snap of about -25 degrees for about a month. So I fully expect that the light strip here will perform just as admirably.
Controlling these lights is easy using the very user-friendly Philips Hue app. You can turn the lights on and off, adjust the colors, and dim or brighten. You can also group your lights together in several ways, by rooms or zones, and you can adjust individual lights or control the entire group at once.
Turn the outdoor lights on.
Thanks to Hue's compatibility with all the smart home digital assistants, you can control your lights with your voice too. Once you get the lights connected to the home control app of your choice, you can ask Siri, Alexa, or Google to control the lights, change colors, set brightness, and more. Again, I've used this with each of the assistants and it works flawlessly. These lights are really nice, and having some color outdoors is a real treat. Are they bright enough to create a safe walking environment? I think so. The Philips Hue outdoor light strip puts out 1650 lumens. A 100-watt bulb, by comparison, puts out about 1600 lumens, so they are bright, and I found them quite bright outdoors in dark areas and even in the daytime. They provided more than ample illumination for my needs.
Overall, I think Philips has another winner here when it comes to outdoor lighting. These lights give you a ton of flexibility, and pun intended. They're also easy to install and control control and they look great. If they have a downside, it's that they're more like rubber tubing than light strips, and for me that does limit where they can be installed in some cases, and it might for you as well. I can, however, definitely recommend these though for your overall.
Hey Google, turn on balcony lights. Okay, turning 2 lights on. Hey Google, change balcony lights from 100%. Got it, setting 2 lights brightness to 100%. Hey Google, change balcony to purple. Okay, changing 2 lights to purple.